What's up everyone, how are you doing today? It's a roleplay early in the morning as usual, and today we're gonna discuss the recent manifesto that just was released like 6 hours ago concerning the breach and the legacy as the core game mechanics in Path of Exile. It was one of the main questions for the future expansion 3.0. What will happen with the legacy when it ends? What will happen with the leaguestones, and what will happen with all the insane stuff that happened during the legacy? What will happen with the breach? And overall, will the legacy become the core game inside the standard non-league stuff in Path of Exile? So all the questions and all the replies are here, guys. So I will cut it very short here. So they decided to leave the breach. In 3.0, breaches will stay exclusively among all the league stones that are in the game, like the talismans, the nemesis and all that stuff. They decided we will therefore add breach to maps, but not to main leveling content. Breaches will have a 10% chance to occur in maps by default. This is fucking awesome. And also, we will also add a sextant mode available at all tiers that guarantees at least one breach will occur. So basically, when you apply the sextant, even on the lowest tier, it will add a breach to the sextanted map. This is fucking awesome. So breaches will stay, and the unique maps that breaches provide will stay. The splinters will stay. The breach, the breach uniques will stay as well. This is fantastic. And also they added this. Breaches comes with a number of unique items that will fill various roles and builds. We're happy with most of this, though we'll be making some adjustments to the Hand of Wisdom and Action and the Hand of Thought and Motion that leads to it. The added lightning damage of these weapons will no longer be global and will instead only apply to each specific weapon. So basically the nerf, I think, is coming to the very well-known builds like the Hover Rangers. The Hover builds will get a fucking nerf. However, breach has been a significant element of the last challenge league, so we are happy to be able to add the system to maps. So basically what will gonna happen now? When you're leveling, you will not see breaches anymore in 3.0. But when you reach the maps, you will also have a chance to have a breach inside the map, like randomly 10% chance to have a breach. And with the sextant, when you get any kind of sextant and you apply it to any map that qualifies, you will have a guaranteed breach there as well. This is fucking fantastic, and I really enjoyed the breaches. Breaches were the most successful league in Path of Exile ever before the legacy arrived. So I'm really happy that the breach will stay. It's fantastic fucking experience. It's so much fun. It's very challenging. I died in breaches many times. I think that I died in breaches like 50% of all my deaths are in breaches. Because when you get this, pillars of fire dropping on you and those monsters surrounding all over the screen shooting at you, it's pretty damn hard to survive. So breaches are fantastic. Now, what's gonna happen with the fucking legacy, guys? Legacy in general, here. While we look forward for using legacy again at some point in the future, we will not be adding it to the core game this time. So they decided to just end legacy as it is and not add it to the standard game. This is very sad, personally, from my opinion, as a returning player, and they had this concern here. I will read this for you. Basically, they thought that it was a bit or too overwhelming for the new players. Yeah, here. We feel it provides too much overhead for newer players and is something we'd like to reserve for special occasions. You know, I'm not an entirely new player in Path of Exile. I'm a returning player. I played it like 5 years ago. And I just returned after a break. And I haven't found it, you know, overheading, overwhelming for me. It just added a fucking ton of layer of fun to the game. It was not overwhelming, it was not disturbing, it was not overheating my brain in any way. League stones are the best thing I've ever experienced in this fucking game. I mean, the game was stale for me and I never played the leagues before. And when I could experience all these leagues in just one fucking league, it was fucking amazing. It was an unbelievable experience. And I had so much fun and I will keep playing the legacy on and on. Absolutely, absolutely. We'll just continue that. So what will happen with the league stones? League stones therefore will not function in normal leagues and will not longer drop. But basically at the beginning of 3.0, Zana will once again provide access to past leagues. So it's just back to the Zana modes. When you open the Zana, she can add the Nemesis mode or Beyond mode or whatever mode you want for an extra cost of the currency. I personally never liked it and never even used it because it's so expensive. I mean, if you're playing solo self-found without trading, you cannot just, you know, spend fucking 5 chaos orbs augmenting your maps to get the fucking beyonds or whatever. It's very, very expensive. So I think for solo self-found players it will be very hard to maintain these map modes for Zana. Also, reliquary keys will remain, they will be still usable. So basically, if you have your it's time to buy the reliquary keys, I guess, now at the moment, and the reliquary keys prices will skyrocket because you will still be able to use the keys in 3.0. They will not, you know, become a dysfunctional, malfunctional like the league stones. It's pretty sad the league stones will not be functional anymore. I mean, I asked this question a month ago on the Path of Exile Reddit, and they replied that they basically do not know what will happen. Now we know for sure that league stones will no longer drop, and there will be no the legacy tab on the screen to add the league stones there. So we'll be just sitting there gathering dust and all that shit. They will be fucking useless, and this is very sad. And Pirandos coins, I think if you've never spent your Pirandos coins, at the very end of the league it will be the best time to spend your Pirandos coins on whatever you want. So, this is it, guys. There was also a notification a couple of weeks ago that the Legacy League will be extended for the time of the beta. So tomorrow is the 1st June and this is when I will be streaming for the first time full time. And the league will be extended for about 2 months during the whole beta timeline. So this is a lot of time ahead, 2 months in Legacy. It's a lot of time to farm whatever you want. Use all the league stones, whatever content you want. Find out and explore anything in this game. There's still a lot of time to do and I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy because I haven't really reached my legacy goals. I'm yet to reach the level 90 on my SRS summoner. I also want to test a bit of the Juggernaut. Maybe then I'll test some of the Miner. I also wanted to play the Miner. I wanted also to play the Claw builds as well. So there's a lot of things to do and explore, and I'll also be playing Diablo 3 as well. So this is it, guys. Thanks for watching and see you soon.